Yeah, bye. All right, XOXO. Got a girl. Audra at Home is filmed in front of a live Pitbull audience. Good morrow and merry meet. My name is Audra and you are in for a treat. All right, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you're thinking bonnets on, must be a get ready with me, and you are incorrect. Today we are going to be reviewing, yes we, because I'm talking, you are watching, we're doing this together. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and I'm going to be giving you a review of this product as I kind of play with it so that we can talk about it together. All right, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and if you are a channel member and or Patreon, thank you all so much for making this video possible. I appreciate you very much. All right, so let's first go ahead and start with the component, which I am not a fan of. It took me a little bit, maybe because I'm not smart, but it took me a moment to figure out like which end, I know that this is the bottom and says yummy skin here. I get it, it's like yummy skin. But I thought I would just pull, and it was like, no, you don't pull it, you twist it. Okay, then you twist it to find a squeezy top, okay? Great. Here's where things get a little funky. All right, so I squirched just a smidgen and onto the top of my hand, about that much. First things first about this, it took a little bit for me to find the right brush to utilize to apply this. Yes, the color's gonna be a little bit off, but it does meld into my skin quite well. Y'all, I am like so sensitive right now because like when you work outdoors, like yes, I wear sunscreen, okay? Don't come in here with it like you wear sunscreen. Sunscreen does not prevent the sun from hitting you. It prevents you from getting sun damage and skin cancer, not from fucking having a different color face and arms and neck and shoulders. And I'm sensitive about it. All right. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because it's like I'm fucking sensitive about it because I'm like, oh my god, like look at my hand. Look at, like, see what I'm saying? There's like a clear line. Like, just like, let me be sensitive, okay? Black people deserve to be sensitive. Main reason that it's gonna be a little funky is because, see? It is because my face skin is a little bit different. It's a little bit different color than the rest of my face. Now, I hope you're able to see this, and I hope I'm kind of pulling in so that you can see kind of what it looks like. And I'm kind of applying it in more places than I normally would, just so you can actually see the application process, because I would normally have concealer and all that on first. So first things first, I had to find the right foundation brush. I used the Marc Jacobs, the Face 3. This seems to be the only brush that wanted to be friendly with the application. I did get a shade just a little too, it's a little too yellowy. Or I feel like, yeah, I just feel like it's a bit too yellow. Let's come in just a smidgen closer. All right, so I feel like the shade itself is just a smidgen too yellow. Underneath the lighting, it's gonna look okay. And I'm showing you my Skeletor circles so that you know that you're not alone and not getting any rest. Anyways, I just feel like the application process was tough. For a long time, I had to sift and dig through foundation brushes, and putting some right here because I'm gonna just drop some concealer on that I like here in a second. But for quite a while, it just really felt like I was having some difficulties. And you know what? For this, we're gonna use it just all over the face. You know why? Because it's yummy skin, and that's what the fuck we're gonna do. But anyways, back to the brush. Finding a brush that would work with this properly was a task, because it felt like some of the brushes, like my normal Marc Jacobs The Face 2, didn't seem to be wanting to work as well. And I feel like you really need a very, very, very dense brush to like get this product to spread onto your skin properly. And yeah, there we go. See, there's that coverage. Now I don't look as monstrous. Yes, I know, but Audra, you have beauty lights. They're literally lights. I don't know why we started putting beauty in front of it, but they're literally lights. Anyway, but it just took quite a bit, and I finally broke down because I don't even like this brush. I bought it thinking I might enjoy it, and I don't like it because I don't like it. It's too dense, actually, is why I don't like it. But it does work for this. Now, looking at my face, it looks stunning. It looks gorgeous even. I look like a supermodel. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. And yes, my face, my neck, my body, different colors. I work outdoors. We're not going to talk about it. But I'm like, this is like yellow here. I'm super brown. My arms are very dark. It's a whole situation. We'll talk about it on another day. But I felt like it looks good on the skin. Now here comes the kicker. Do you want to put on a bronzer? Why, of course I do. I'm a bronzing ass bitch. Of course I want to put on a bronzer. What kind of monster do you think I am? Sorry. Anyways, the first issue that I kind of noticed was that I felt like things stick pretty quickly, so you have to work fast. So like I fucked up and had a little too much because I forgot I was using my refer brush. Y'all don't get mad at me. I forgot I was using my refer brush. Don't punch me in my eye. I forgot, okay? I forgot how like this brush is like pigment. So anyways, like refer brushes, I love them, but like the way that I always forget when I grab one and it's just like all the pigment, and I forget how pigmented that this particular bronzer is. Anyway, that man out there with his legs out again, slut. Anyways, so one of the things I did notice is that you kind of have to work a little quick if you're gonna put powder on top of it. If you don't work fast enough, it will definitely just stick. And I'm gonna, deal with the fact that I'm over bronzed on my forehead, and so are you. You're gonna let it go, because you know what? We don't hold grudges here, unless they're the grudges I'm holding, in which case feel free to hold those as well. Anyways, you get it on the face, and I'm looking bronzed or whatever. I like that. We're doing well. So I liked that. And now I'm just gonna put on just a smidgen of blush, because that's what we do in this household. We motherfucking blush. So I put on a little bit of this like super bright pink blush because I'm a fucking monster. And I'm a glutton. I love doing my blush just like this. Like I just kind of gently just move it around. I just like to kind of slide it from side to side, side to side, and we put it up in there, and then put it up in there. Like, I'm just so excited to be here. Also, it gives me like a very doll-like finish, and I'm down for it. All right, so we have our powder products on, and now I want to get into some more detail about the product. Finding a brush for it, as I said earlier, was very difficult. I had to find one that had very dense bristles in order for the application process to work, because there's some kind of strange thickness. There's a thickness to this. Now, how does it wear on the skin? Perfectly, wonderfully well. It feels like absolutely nothing. And that was the thing. If you don't use the right brush, it seems that it's very, very thick for the face, and it feels weird, okay? You can actually feel it. But like this, I'm gorgeous. I'm doing a good day, a good thing. I'm having a good day. Howsoever, the problem with this, because this is ridiculously lightweight on the face, you cannot feel it. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, right? And I look gorgeous. I look stunning. A little over blushed, which there's no such thing. Do I have a little bit too much bronze? Yes, maybe I got a sunburn. But the real problem is how this actually feels when you touch it, okay? I know what's gonna happen. People are gonna go, Audra, you're not supposed to touch your face. Bitch, I know. I don't normally touch my face. However, one thing about my refer brushes is they do tend to shed a smidgen, right? So you're just wandering around, you're minding your business, and you're like, oh, is that a brush here? And you go to grab it, and you're like, and then you touch this, you come into contact with it. I'm deliberately not touching it right now because it feels disgusting. It feels like putty, and I don't like it. It feels like putty. And the issue with that, for moi, is that the second you feel it, that you realize it feels weird, you can't stop poking your face being like, oh, that feels weird. Oh, it feels weird. Oh, that feels weird. Oh, that feels weird. Oh, that feels weird. Okay, I've taken it a little far. On top of that, when you are doing your constant poking of your face, because once you realize that it feels like that, you can't stop subconsciously trying to feel it again, right? But here's the other issue. It doesn't feel like it ever really sets down. It feels like all of the spaces where there's powder, right, set down and we're good. Like this part, good. And I can actually touch that part, skin-like, fantastic. This is such a weird deal because it feels very, very skin-like on the face. You know what I mean? Like when you're sitting, it feels skin-like. And in all the places that I powdered, wonderful. But the second, oh, I felt it. The second I get to a spot that doesn't have powder on it, it is a very weird texture, fam. I am not a fan of it. For me, I'm gonna say that this is a foundation that I will wear on camera. This is a foundation that if you are taking photos, get it, because it's gonna look fantastic. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look like your skin, but better. It's gonna look dewy and you're gonna look supple and you're gonna look gorgeous, babes. But you're not gonna wanna wear this for daily use. This is not a daily wear foundation, point blank and period. I think that also the fact that I had to just try to like Inspector Gadget this bitch to find the right brush to work with this, you know, and I don't wanna hear the primer people come out from fucking the woodworks being all like, but if you use the primer, listen, this is the thing. With me and base products in general, but especially base products, I do not want to have to use anything specific or special underneath it because that's a lot of cost. You know what I mean? And a lot of other people feel the same way. You shouldn't have to feel like in order for this to work, your foundation, you have to use this primer. That's not how I do makeup on this channel. That's not how I wear makeup in my real life. I mix and match my products all the time, whatever I feel like wearing. So I don't care if the primer is gonna make a difference. I don't care. I don't care. I bought this foundation trying it, just like a lot of people and a lot of you out there would do. You would buy this, and whether you wear primer or not, you wanna put it on your face. I did not wear primer, and thank goodness. I just have like moisturizer underneath it because I have a feeling that if I had worn primer, that would make this whole consistency even thicker and weirder. So my final verdict on it, yes for pictures, yes for photo ops, yes for even an event, but no for everyday wear. Like it's not for me, babes. And it feels weird. I got mine in 17W, probably could have gone a shade darker, but I'm always a little careful, you know what I mean? Almost a little careful. Look, it is what it is. I tried it, I don't love it. Like I'll wear it on camera. You'll see me wearing it here, and I'm not normally an on-camera ass bitch, but you know, you'll see me wearing it for that because I bought it and I'm gonna use it. Could I return it? Yes. Do I want to? No. Social anxiety says no. All right, if y'all enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and give this video a big thumbs up so then that way the algorithm goddess can do what she does best, which is push me further down into the algorithm so that I can continue to do whatever the fuck I want to. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons and spooky bays, yeah, without which I truly would not be able to keep the bats in the belfry and the spiders firmly ensconced in their webs. Patrons and channel members do receive all of my content with the exception of new makeup nonsense bingo, because I can't ever guarantee that, before everybody else on YouTube. So I truly thank y'all for supporting me and supporting my love of makeup and all things media as well. It costs $0 to be kind, and it's so good for your soul, because if you don't take care of it, you know what I'm gonna do. Until next time, XOXO. Gothic girl. I caught a vibe. Baby, let me take you for a ride. I can't do that. It makes me feel so fucking stupid every time I do it. All right, here we go. Boy, if you don't get down, you were just fine a second ago. Every time he hears me finish, he's like, it's time for us.